to put that in perspective. And joining us is Ashish Rathi. He is the COO and Whole-Time Director at HDFC Securities. Good morning, Ashish. Always a pleasure to have you. Ashish, there is a temporary relief happening here for the capital market intermediaries because of the extension of this important update from RBI. But there seems to be changes in the definition also, especially of acquisition financing and getting in more entities also in the definition. How do you see the changes in the clarifications coming in from the RBI circular?
So, just to tell you, so the earlier circulars was dated Feb 30, 2026. I think so from a capital market perspective, more of it was to do with proprietary trading. I think so now on 30th March, they have come up with a press release stating that it has been extended till July 1, 2026. Now, from a capital market perspective, what I see is two important things which has happened is, one is on the proprietary trading. The earlier circular did not mention the definition of cash and cash equivalents. Now, I think so they have defined what is meant by cash and cash equivalents, which now includes obviously the money in the bank account, the FDs, and the overnight mutual funds, which you can apply a 10% haircut and do it. So I think that this is where the clarity comes in. Plus what they have, plus the major, I think so the worry for the market was, the earlier brokers used to get 50% in terms of cash or cash equivalents and get an exposure of 100%. So I can bring in 50 rupees and get 100 rupees exposure in the capital markets. And proprietary trading was the major one. And if you look at the options volume that happened on the exchange platform, almost 50% is proprietary trading. So what happens now? The leverage reduces. So what leverage was going to reduce on 31st March, now it gets extended to 1st July. And what happens to the cash and cash equivalent component? That definition is there. And earlier it was said that 50% of cash only needs to be bought, but they have widened it to bring 50% of cash and cash equivalents. What we see as an implication of all this, maybe not now, because now that it has been extended till July 1st, I think so we see a 15 to 20% reduction in volumes in maybe futures and options for the brokers. Acquisition finance obviously is one thing which is more pertaining to how you can acquire subsidiaries also they have included. But more from a capital market perspective, this was the implication and that gets extended by July 1. So brokers get a breather for 3 months.
So, Ashish, the belief is that while for brokers and CMIs, while the norms are, this is Neeraj here, good morning, that stricter overall,
good morning, Neeraj.
they're stricter overall, but the easing on collateral for prop trading, market making, all of that might actually be construed positively. Would that be a fair assessment?
Yes, so market making definitely, which I completely agree, because earlier they were not allowing the collateral which was used in market making to be used as margins again. That definitely helps the market. Market making is a smaller section. The more important section which impacts the volume is prop trading. Over there, the only change that has happened is earlier it was a 50%. Also, you have to get it 100% collateralized. The change which has happened now, earlier they had said 50% has to be cash, which was in the bank account. Now they have extended that definition to include even bank FDs. So that remains as is. People will have to navigate through it, and maybe 3 months down the line, we may see an impact. And it will be a gradual impact. I think so the BGs which are currently there in the market may get matured, and accordingly the new BGs will have to have 100% collateralization. Plus also one thing which we have to see is now today the new STT norms go into account due to the finance bill, which is a 150% raise in futures STT and a 50% raise in options STT. So this, along with what gets impacted from July 1, cumulatively might have an impact on the options and derivatives volume in the market.
Hear you. Okay. Ashish, well, good to have that 3-month leeway as well. Let's see how people adjust to it. But thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll take a quick break. Back